Hello, ladies and gents. It's the Macho Miracle here, aka Dyson. And I am super tired right now. It's like, let me see. Look at my watch. Just kidding, I have a phone. It's 12:56. I did 2 late night thoughts last night, and I did them around 1 o'clock, and it's almost 1 o'clock, and I'm doing another late night thoughts. Don't know why I'm still awake. Oh, and notice this. I'm wearing 2 different color reds because I don't care. Skadoosh. Anyways, sorry for the mess and all that. It's tired. It's tired. I'm tired. And I have a lot of stuff here because I'll deal with that later. Not tonight though. No way. But this is my late night thought. For tonight anyways. And it's really crappy. Mainly because my heart problem sucks. I was born with it. It's a heart condition. Congenital heart defect, heart disease, said that. And some other late night thoughts, I think. This one's actually going to go up tomorrow though. So it'll be 4 of the rest of those. So we'll see how that goes. But for, let's see, it was like June 2nd, I think. Yeah, June 2nd. I started to feel like poo-poo. As in my heart was starting to hurt a lot. And I didn't tell anybody. I know I'm talking about it right now. I haven't told anybody. At the moment it is currently July 1st, so it's actually coming out later tonight whenever I wake up and then upload it. So it'll come out later today. Whoa. So I'll upload it and all that later today. And yeah, it's been hurting for almost a month now. It'll be a month and 2 more tomorrow. And it's just really scary is the thing. You know, I've dealt with it my whole life and everything. And the main reason I didn't tell people is because, you know, I don't want them to worry. I mean, when they are worried, I just don't like making people feel that way. It's nice to know that they care. You know, that's how I look at it. It's nice to know that they care, but there's more important things to worry about, how I see it. Even though I've been told I'm a pretty important guy, I guess just for me to be around, for me to exist is important, even though I don't really do anything. I guess I'm just sometimes funny, and people can talk to me, I guess. That's what I'm here for, I guess. I like entertaining people and stuff. But I don't want to screw up anybody's lives or make them feel worried or anything like that. So I usually don't say I don't feel good unless it's like unbearable. For this past month, it's hurt every day, which is uncommon for it to hurt every day. But I've been toughing it out. The one on the days that it hurts only a little bit or just somewhat. But whenever it does hurt a lot or something like that, yeah, I tell people, because mainly I just don't want to deal with stupidity or rudeness on those days, because I'm in a very bad mood when I don't feel good. It was like that earlier today, but it went away. And there's been some days where it's all day long and it's super bad. And there's some days where it's like that for a little bit during the day. I'd say it was probably the best. Probably I said that word. Probably the best during the week that I was in Michigan. I live in Missouri, and we went up to Michigan for a thing called CIY Move. And that week was great. It was awesome. I felt bad only a few times. I really feel bad because whenever we're going, it got hot in the van and we turn on the AC. The AC started to really affect me. It started to really, get me, I guess. It's making me very cold. I get colder faster than other people. I get hotter faster than other people. So sometimes we'd have to turn off the air, and everybody else was just hot because I was freezing. And I needed the heat. which made me feel bad because they were doing this all for one guy. But they told me not to worry about it because, of the whole heart problem. Sometimes I wish I was just a normal kid so they didn't have to go through that stuff. Yeah, it makes me think it's my fault that they have to go through that, which it's not really my fault. I was born with it. There's nothing I can do about it. But it just sucks that people I'm with have to deal with it too. My problem? I mean, it's not their problem. I don't have a heart problem, but they have to deal with stuff because of my heart problem. It's stupid. I hate it. Alright, screw you, stupid, weak piece of crap heart. It's a lot better than it was, obviously, when I was born. I was called a miracle baby, which, look at me now, I'm not really that impressive, honestly. I'm like somewhere in between 5'6" and 5'8.5". I'm either 5'6" or 5'6.5", or 5'7", or 5'7.5", or 5'8", or 5'8.5", something like that. Because every time I go get measured, it's something different. I get 5'6" or I get 5'8.5". It's one of those two. 90% of the time, it's one of those two. And out of those two, it's 50-50, which when I get, and the other 10% of the time it's like 5'7" or something like that. So yeah, I don't really know how tall I am because everything's different. When I measure myself, I'm 5'8", not 5'8.5". I'm 5'8", and I'm only 130 pounds. Have been for 4 years. At one point during the all school year, though, because I graduated, I was 140 pounds at one point, and that was like a month after I started weights class, and that's because I started to bulk up a little bit, but then I got back down, and I got down to 120 like 2 weeks after I was 140. And then it went back up to 130, and I've been at 130 since then. My freshman year I was 130, my sophomore year I was 130, my junior year I was 130, senior year I was 130, then 140, then 120, then 130, and now I'm 130 again. I'll probably be that for a long time, honestly, because never in my life have I ever gotten the recommended amount of calories, which on average people need 1,500, and I get an average of 1,100 to 1,200. And my metabolism works really fast to where I can be burning off calories just sitting here. I don't have abs or anything, but I don't have a gut. I'm not fat. Obviously, I'm 130 pounds. I'm very skinny. You can see my bones pretty well on any part of my body. I don't even know if this is still recording. I'm going to check because I'm so tired. I might have heard the noise that it turned off, but I'm not 100% sure. No, it's still going. Okay. If I hear the noise, I'll know that it stopped, and I'll just have to re-go. Gotta redo some parts. So this is going to be a long late night thoughts, boy. That's weird. But I'm just it's kind of scary that my heart is doing this right now. It's been hurt for a whole month thing. I'll probably, if it does get over a month, so if it's hurting again tomorrow, which is Wednesday, if it is doing it again, I will most likely tell my family, unless they watch this late night thoughts, then there you go. I don't know what's going on, family and friends. It's doing this. It sucks. It blows. I'd rather not deal with it. This hurts a lot. And it's been keeping me up sometimes at night because it hurts so much. But then eventually I'm so exhausted that I fall asleep. And then I wake up from it in the morning. It blows. But it's still scary. Because I don't want something to be wrong, That would suck. I already have day old. I went and did perform some operation on. Cool. Okay. I said operation when I was a day old, and I was getting ready to say, had my first open heart surgery where they cut me open and opened me up, rib splitter, when I was 5.5 months old. Boy, oh boy. And then I had one when I was 18.5 months old. Yeah, my second one. And this is weird. My condition when I was born, at first my blood went in the opposite direction. People's flows in a certain direction. Mine went in the opposite direction, which I guess is bad. They said it was bad, that it wasn't supposed to do that. And then I, had a hole there. People get that confused, like, oh, you had a heart murmur? Yes, but no. I had a murmur plus 4 or 5 other things wrong with me. Alright? Major. Okay? And murmurs are like tiny little holes like this that usually fix themselves. 1 in 3 babies have a heart murmur, for crying out loud. It's not that big a deal, honestly. That was the least of my freaking problems. A murmur. But my murmur was more like that big. It was big. And ventricles, mine was like leaking and one of them was too small. I still leak blood today, like drips. And sometimes it's really weird because I can feel it drip. Like I can feel it come, like fall down, and then sometimes I can feel it hit, like my lung or something. It's really gross. Really gross whenever I feel that. And I get tired fast, and I have a lot of stamina. They get cold too fast and getting hot too fast. That's side effects. Other side effects is my skin turns blue and purple sometimes. Not very good blood flow going on. I have to take medicine every morning for the rest of my life. Fun. Can't take blows to the chest or I get extremely hurt. And I did that in the game before my last in baseball this year. The pitcher was actually a guy who took my cousin who goes to that same school, which is like 2 towns away. He took her to prom, and that same guy pitched the ball. It looked like it was going to come back and hit me right here. It came down under this arm, all of a sudden curved, went wham, right here on my heart, which I can't take blows to the chest, so I didn't want to look like a big wuss and just go to the ground right there. So I sucked it up for as long as I could, tossed the bat over, slowly jogged over to first, and then told my first base coach over and over again before it clicked in his head that, oh yeah, he has a heart condition, he just got hit in the freaking chest, you should probably go sit down. I was like, coach, I need to go sit down. Finally, he understood, it clicked, like he knew, but he was having a brain fart, like who he was looking at, I guess, who just got hit in the chest. He didn't realize it until I was like, finally I was like, I need to go sit down right now. Because it hurt really bad. But I got some way out of it. I don't really remember much of that. It's like getting a concussion. But really, when I get hit in the heart, I'd rather get kicked in the nuts very hard. Like, when I get kicked in the nuts, I might throw up and feel better. If I get hit in the chest, I'm not going to throw up and feel better, okay? It's just going to hurt bad. And that sucks. But my sternum's pretty strong. I mean, heck, it was, it's been cut apart twice and fused back together twice. I have a good old scar and stuff. But it's so hot that I'm really sweaty under here, and I'm not going to show it in this video. I'll show it in another Late Night Thoughts, okay? You'll see it. I'll show it. You just got to watch my other Late Night Thoughts. You just got to watch them, alright? That's all you got to do. It's okay. I don't know why I do this series. I just feel like maybe I'm entertaining, maybe I'm funny, maybe I'm so weird that it's funny. Because I go back and I laugh at myself all the time. You gotta learn to laugh at yourself. That's pretty important. Man, there's a lot of this. The theme of this is my heart condition sucks. I've been feeling bad for this last month. And basically me just hoping it gets better. That's the Late Night Thoughts. And I've been talking about other stuff, but okay, whatever. There's a lot of good side effects to it, I can't really say there's pros to it, because I don't like it. I guess pros are, I don't want people to worry, but, people worry about me. I mean, it's nice to know that they care. I mean, they care about other people too when they're sick and stuff. I don't know, yeah, there's no pros to it. Shut up, me. There's no pros to it. Freaking hate it. Couldn't play basketball or football because of it like I wanted to. That was dumb. I wanted to play football and basketball. But basketball's too much running back and forth. Football is a contact sport, so it wouldn't have worked out very well. Baseball, there's not as much running, and it's not as much as a contact sport. It's kind of a mental sport, and I'm a freaking genius, so I was alright at it. My heart limited me, which also blows. I did not play varsity until my senior year. And my senior year, I was a very big part of the team, in all honesty. Which I'm happy that I was useful. And big part of the team, and so many people were like, dang, dude, you kick arse at baseball. I don't know why you didn't play the other 3 years. I'm like, I feel you, dog. I don't know why I played varsity those other 3 years either. But really it's because the coaches worry that, I'm kind of a liability. If I get hurt or my heart does something to me and attacks me, or just, because side effects at any time, I can just die. As long as I stay healthy, though, we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I can die pretty easily. I get an infection, it goes straight to my heart. Whenever I get sick, it affects me more than other people. I have a strong immune system, though. That's a plus, because there's some things that don't affect me bad, like strep throat. When I get strep throat, my throat does nothing. When I have strep throat, I'm just contagious. My throat is fine. I feel fine. I just get like this splotchy red rash. It doesn't even itch. It's more of like a pink rash, not pink, like a light red, kind of just splotchy light red patches from my neck down. It's not on my face or anything, but from my neck down, I get it mainly on my torso, some on my arms, and some on my legs. And that's all I get, and I'm just contagious. I don't make sure I don't give it to anybody else, so I stay home and I'm like, well, I feel fine, so I'll do normal stuff. Like when I have strep throat, it's probably the best I've ever felt in my life, physically, in all honesty. Like I feel like full energy, strength, and all this. They give me medicine for it to go away, which is just an antibiotic. So probably a new antibiotic, like a certain antibiotic, because I've had it so much in my life. I think it's called amoxicillin or something like that. I don't think that works on me anymore. I'm gonna check this again, because this is a lot of late night thoughts, because I just keep talking, but that's okay. You know why? Because, I've had 8 minutes again. Whoa. I checked it at 8 minutes both times. How did I do that? That's crazy. Okay. There was something on my chair, but it fell off. That was a piece of plastic. We're good. That was a spider. I thought I was going to have to freak out. Don't experience. But, yeah. I just hope my heart gets better. And then, like July 20-something, I go to my cardiologist in Kansas City, where they're going to perform a bunch of tests on me. Maybe if it's still bad then, which I hope it is not, they can figure it out, which my cardiologist is an awesome guy, very smart, fascinated by my heart condition, I should say. Like I said, I was called a miracle baby, and whenever people say that, they're like, someone upstairs must really like you, or God must have big plans for you. And of course I believe in God. I mean, science didn't just do this. Scientists and doctors themselves who are like, oh dude, science can do all this stuff, and they're like, we don't know how this kid's alive, this kid's a miracle. Someone upstairs must like him. When a doctor and other scientists, people who are like, go science, rock on science, say that, it just makes me, science is good and all, and has taught us a lot of things, but, I'm pretty sure there's a big guy up in the sky, and I'm pretty religious. I have my struggles where I have cursing problems and other things, and all that, and I'm not going to get into the religious talk and all that. It's too late, Okay, I was in that religious talk and stuff, And here's what I'm going to say about it. As long as you respect my decision to be a Christian, there's a lot of bad Christians out there, I understand, who are pretty hypocritical. I see where you're coming from. I've seen it myself. The people who aren't fond of Christians or stuff like that. See where you're coming from. There are hypocrites out there. There are ones who don't live like they're supposed to. I'm not the perfect Christian. No one is. I know a couple of people are actually pretty dang close to it. Like there's a sweet lady I know. She's one of my friends' grandma/mom, like biological grandma, but adoptive mother. Most positive, most God-loving person probably on the planet. She is so awesome, just in every way. She's so cool. Like everyone, if everyone was like her, as positive as she was, as God-loving as she was, dude, the earth would be so awesome. But no one's perfect Christian. I'm not. I have my struggles and everything like that. But I do one thing that I'm supposed to, and that's love everybody. And I believe loving everybody, there's also respect that you have to do, and that's respecting whatever belief they have. It's not my job I'm not supposed to be like, be a Christian or you're going to hell. That's not very Christian to say. You don't condemn people. You're supposed to want them to go to heaven with you. So when I hear that, I'm like, no, you want them to go to heaven with you. I don't think you understand. Because the more the merrier, right? So that's how I see it, and it says that in the Bible. Not more the merrier, but basically. But, in other words, more powerful words. Bible's pretty cool. I like it. The stories in it are good. True events in my book. That's how I see it. Definitely true events. And God will prove everything to us. To me, He's already proven everything because I'm alive, and there's a lot of good things in my life, like my friends and family. I'm kind of crazy, but besides that, my family and friends keep me in check, so I don't like to lose my mind and go on a killing spree. They're here for that reason, I'm pretty sure, and more. But with being connected to me, so I won't do that. That's pretty important. I don't do that. So yeah. But all I ask is, for people that watch this video, whatever religion you are, or if you don't have a religion or anything like that, that's fine. I respect you. I love you. Doesn't matter to me, honestly. I want to be friends with everybody, which would be hard. Talking to everybody on the planet. If I ever, okay, I'm not going to say if I ever, when I grow bigger on YouTube, because I do kind of want to make it my career, but not for money or anything like that. To just entertain people and to just get that more social interaction, just talk to more people. The experience, just talking to all these people, entertaining all these people, having fun, living my life well, giving all glory to God. There we go. That's how you do it. Man, this late night thoughts is getting deep. I just realized that. Yeah, you respect my decision to be what religion I am. I'll respect your decision to be whatever religion you are, or if you don't have a religion, I respect that too. It's honestly your choice, and I'm not going to tell you you're going to hell, because I don't decide that. I'm only human. I don't have the power to. And sometimes I still judge others like, oh, look at that ugly person, or that person's fat, or that person's stupid. Just by looking at them and never even talking to them. Or, someone who's like gothic, people judge them because of the way they dress and stuff. I still have problems with that too. We're not supposed to do that. The only judge there should be is the big guy in the sky. Because, in all honesty, his opinion is the only one that matters. Which I have a problem with that too. I worry about what others think about me all the time. Like right now, I'm thinking that. But yeah, I'll say it again. Respect my decision. Be a Christian. I'll respect yours and be whatever you are. I love you. Hope you guys love me back. I just want entertainment to be brought from me to you. So maybe I can brighten up your day a little bit. And this is just a late night thought. So this is just me talking because I'm tired. And whatever's on my head, I say. On my head. Yeah, I just said that. That's funny. Oh man. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in other videos. Another late night thoughts and such. Probably do one tomorrow. Who knows what it'll be about, but we'll see. I'm going to upload this later today, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye now. Love you guys.